So I would say that the Philadelphia 76ers had a success of an offseason. They got off of Al Horford's contract. It only cost them one first-round pick. They picked up one of the best shooters in the NBA in Seth Curry. They landed a good combo guard at 21 in Tyrese Maxey. They also picked up Danny Green in that Al Horford trade. I would say Daryl Morey did a great job in his first offseason as the Sixers president. So what is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? We are here today with our Philadelphia 76ers rebuild. And I would say that the 76ers, I feel like, aren't getting enough love. Now, yes, they got swept by the Celtics in last year's playoffs, but two of those games were close. They were without their second best player in Ben Simmons. I would feel very good about this team going forward. Now, I would love for them to make maybe one more trade. Now, I would love to see them make one more trade going forward, maybe using Mike Scott's $5 million contract, attach a pick or something to get maybe an expiring like a Derrick Rose. I think that would be perfect for them. But I think this team is going to be pretty good next year, and I think they do have a shot at winning the East. I don't think they have probably a top 3 shot at winning the East. I would probably give that to Boston, Milwaukee, and Brooklyn, but I think they're right there, and they do have a shot if it all comes together this year. So here's the rotation I came up with in season number 1. Ben Simmons is going to start at the point guard. I might end up moving him to the 4 at some point in this video. We'll have Danny Green starting at the 2, but Seth Curry will get more minutes, but he'll be the 6th man going into next year. Thibault will be the small forward. I'm going to change his position. We'll have Tobias Harris at the 4 and Embiid at the 5. 2K wanted me to have Dwight Howard at the 4. No, I do not want that. Seth Curry will be the 6th man, followed by Dwight Howard, Tyrese Maxey, Shake Milton, and Paul Reed. Now, 2K doesn't have Isaiah Joe on the roster, which is pretty unfortunate. I thought about sending Paul Reed to the G League, but I'm actually going to play him this year. I mean, if I can move Mike Scott, like, if I actually got offered Derrick Rose for Mike Scott in my 2021 first-round pick, I would think about it, you know, because that could be a really good win-now trade. But I'm not really going to find much, so I think he's just not really going to play much for us this year as I'm going injuries off for this rebuild. System proficiency under Doc Rivers. Let's see where it's at. It's 3.5-star grit and grind. Yeah, we'll stick with that. And we're coming in at number 5 in the power rankings, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. So we ended the season as the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference, but number 1 in the power rankings. Interesting how that works. Giannis is your MVP. LaMelo Rookie of the Year. Dinwiddie 6th Man of the Year. This seems to be the trend for at least these two. It's either Giannis or Luka at the end of year 1. Kawhi Defensive Player of the Year. It's either Kawhi or Giannis, or maybe even Jonathan Isaac I see sometimes. MPJ Most Improved, and Spoelstra is your Coach of the Year. We did get Joel Embiid on All-NBA 2nd team. You'd like to see that. He also shot 36% from downtown, almost 2 blocks, over 13 rebounds, 27 points. And he did take a lot of threes as well, a career high. Hey, I can get behind that. If he's going to take 443s and hit 36% of them, that's pretty freaking good. As Ben Simmons made All-NBA 3rd team, let's go. He did not hit a 3, but either way, he averaged a career high 20 points, 7.5 rebounds, not a career high, but 7.5 rebounds, and a career high in assists with 9.5. Sweet. So, yeah, that's why we are 2nd in the conference, because Spoelstra and the Heat are the 1 seed. So we're taking on the Orlando Magic in round 1. Could be a fun matchup. They got Fultz, Ross, Isaac, Gordon, Vucevic with a bench of, Cole Anthony, Mo Bamba, Evan Fournier, MCW. Oh, why don't they play Cole Anthony? For my Magic rebuild, I'm not even going to give Michael Carter-Williams any minutes. They're all going to Cole Anthony and Fultz. Taking a look at the stats for this season, we kind of went over Embiid and Simmons' stats already. Harris wasn't a bad number 3. 20 points, 5.5 rebounds, 48 from the field, 38 from 3, and 87 from the line. Pretty efficient, actually. 58% true shooting. That is above league average. Seth Curry, 13 points as our 6th man. 42 from 3. That's what you want to see from Curry. And he also has, 2 years left on his contract after this year? Yeah. For 8.2 mil and 8.5 mil. That's kind of a steal if he's going to be knocking down threes like that. Tyrese Maxey as a rookie was alright. He didn't really play a lot, and his efficiency wasn't spectacular, but his free throw percentage gives me some encouragement, and, it's a good sign that he could actually be a good 3-point shooter in the league here, in this save, obviously. Shake Milton, 8 points, 3 assists, 42, 33, 77 splits. Alright, not too bad, but not great. Danny Green, alright, it was his last year on his deal. He's 33, going to be 34. I don't know if I'm bringing him back yet. We'll have to wait and see. Dwight Howard in his first and possibly only year as a Sixer. 6.7 rebounds, 53 from the field. Got him on a pretty good contract. We'll see how much he asks for in free agency. And Matisse Thybulle, 39 from 3. I'm going to actually up his shot tendency a little bit. And I also do want to move him to a small forward. So if we move him to a small forward, he goes up to an 80 overall. And then to edit his shot tendency, I want to, it's at a 35. No. Like, I don't want Dwight Howard's being a higher shot tendency, so I'm going to make it a 55. And that's not making him, like, a better player, just telling him to shoot the ball more, so he could actually shoot it, and his efficiency can go down or it can go up. I just want to see. And if we take a look at the team stats, we actually were we weren't even in the top 10 we were number 10 in offensive output. Actually, we can kind of look at the rating instead of the points per game. So we were 5th in offensive rating and defensive rating. Oh, I thought we'd be pretty good. Okay, yeah, we were 5th in the NBA. That is pretty solid. And then rating differential, we were 2nd. Okay, the Bucks we'll have to keep an eye on. They're on the other side of the bracket, which is nice. So round 1, game 1 against the Orlando Magic, we pick up the dub. I don't know if I want to mess with this the rotation. I mean, come like the conference semifinals, if we are to make it, we can maybe bump out Paul Reed's minutes or something. So we ended up winning game 1 in overtime by 2 points. Ben Simmons had himself a phenomenal game. Embiid was pretty solid. Shake had 20 off the bench. Don't let this be a scary series, please. So let's see how this series ends up going. So we take a game 2 victory. We won by 6 points. First 2 games were fairly close. Just don't let them... Okay, 2-1 as they beat us by 11. Not feeling too confident. Okay, we do end up winning game 4, though. We beat them by 21. That's pretty nice. So we should end up winning this series, and we beat them in 5. But now we're going to take on the Hawks, who are pretty good in the sim. They now have Bogey, who really wasn't great for them this past season. Hunter is the starting small forward. Like, a lot of people are hyping up the Hawks. I think they will make the playoffs as the 8th seed, but a lot of people are saying I could see them as the 5 seed. Now, I do think they'll be good next year, but do you really see them ending the regular season with a better record than the Bucks, Celtics, Nets, Heat, Raptors, and Sixers? I just can't see it unless the Raptors hit a huge regression wall. But they didn't really lose it. They lost to Baca and Marcus Saul, but I don't know. I think they'll still be better than the Hawks. I think the Sixers will be better than the Hawks. I think the Heat will be better than the Hawks. The Pacers, you can maybe make an argument for that they could be better than the Pacers, and I can get behind that definitely and see that reasoning. I just think people need to slow it down a little bit on the Atlanta Hawks. But they have a good team nonetheless, and they could definitely beat us in round 2 as they do win game 1. Trae Young goes off. That's somebody we do have to worry about, but I would like Ben Simmons on. Like, Ben Simmons is guarding him. I do feel comfortable about that. So I'm actually going to give like 20 minutes to Danny Green. Yeah. Let's see here. I don't want to give any minutes though. I think Paul Reed, even though I like him, but nah, he's not doing that well. So I'm going to give, Dwight Howard 21, Seth Curry 28, Tobias Harris 33, 35 to Embiid, 37 to Ben Simmons, and then we'll do 30 to Thibault, and then we'll give 1 more minute to Shake Milton. Sure. So let's see how game 2 goes, and we pick up the win. Nice. So maybe those switches helped. We almost blew a 4th quarter lead. I mean, not almost blew it, but it was getting close there. How is Thibault doing since it ticked his tendency? Not bad. All right, so his 3-point tendency is not, or excuse me, his 3-point percentage isn't great, but I like to see him average 9 hit points rather than 5 points a night. Maxey did pretty well, kind of, in his 18 minutes. Actually not great. Seth Curry had 21 points. He went 3 for 7 from downtown. Trae Young went off. Gallo had a great game. Can we take the rubber match game 3? We can. Let's go. We win by 5 on the road. Joel Embiid had 39 and 16. Game 4, can we pick up the dub? No, we cannot. We end up losing by 8 points. All right, let's go on here to game number 5. We pick up an L. All right, Embiid had 50 and an L. Damn. Oh, that hurts. That sucks. Man, okay. So game 7, we do win in overtime in game 6, by 5 points. Trae Young had 30. Simmons had a crazy triple-double, went perfect from the line. Embiid at 17 rebounds, Harris at 26. All right, game 7, I knew this was going to happen against the Hawks. They're really good in the sim. Them and the Celtics. Great first quarter. Don't blow it here. Good third quarter. We're up by 9 with 2 minutes left, and we end up picking up a 13-point Game 7 victory. Joel Embiid is one of the best players in the NBA, and he is absolutely killing it for us. He's a 93 overall, still only 27 years old, and we're going to the conference finals in year 1. And now we're going to take on the Miami Heat, who I think are definitely beatable here. They got Precious Achiuwa. Let's see how he's doing at the 4. Actually, has been playing great in the playoffs for them and had a pretty good defensive season number 1, his rookie year. So we know it's a good defensive team. We know they play hard. Let's see how game 1 goes. And we lost to the team that ended up being better than us in the conference this year as Jimmy Butler dropped 37 points on his former team. Game 2, though, we win by 2. Tobias Harris drops 29 and 7. Also 6 assists as well. Embiid had 5 assists in this game. Okay, can we win game 3? Nope. Game 4, it's kind of must win at this point, and we go down 3-1. We lost by 6 points at home. We ended up almost coming back, but Bam Adebayo dropped 36 and 22. Game 5, we win. All right, by 11, so we're still alive. Embiid has himself a crazy performance. Now, game number 6, it's going to be in the Wells Fargo Center or Arena, as we have a good first half, and we're forcing a game 7, unless we blow this in the fourth. It got close, it did, but we ended up winning by 7. Simmons had 14 assists. How many is he averaging for the playoffs? Almost 9. Bam at 26 and 13. All right, another game 7. Can we go to the finals in year 1, or are we going to lose? Wow, we come out hot. Wow, we blow them out. We end up winning by 41 points. Harris drops 30, Embiid 23 and 16. I don't know. Like, do I want to? No, I don't know. Like, this is normal settings. But, like, I feel like the Sixers could go to the finals in year 1, especially in 2K. Like, 100%. They have a good enough team. So, we're taking on the 6-seeded Dallas Mavericks. They got Ricky Rubio now. They traded for Jay Crowder, and they traded for Ricky Rubio. Okay, Donnie Nelson was pretty active this year. So here we go. Game 1 against the Dallas Mavericks. We pick up an elbow. We've lost game 1 game 1 matchups in this playoff series before. We got to face Luka, though. He's probably the best player we have faced in these playoffs. If you say it's Luka or Evan Fournier, it's up to your debate. As Embiid drops 42 and 8 here as we win in game. Oh, my God. I was going to say we win game 2. Luka had a 50-point triple-double and lost. Where have I seen that before? All right, game number 3. We win and we're up 2-1. We win by 1 point in overtime. All right, game number 4. They tie it up. Okay, they win by 4. Can we go up 3-2? Yes, we can. We are 1 game away from winning the 2021 NBA Finals. Let's see how it goes. Let's go. Game number 6 against the Dallas Mavericks. A great first quarter. Okay, we blow that 14-point lead, just like that. So, going here into the fourth quarter, it's back and forth. We are up by 5 minutes with up by 5 minutes. Up by 5 points with 2.5 minutes left. Let's close it out for the boys. So this is the lineup we are going to roll with. Basically the starting 5, but taking out Danny Green and putting in Seth Curry. I think Matisse Thybulle, Ben Simmons, and Joel Embiid will give us the defense we need. So we don't really need Danny Green out there. And I'll take Seth Curry's shooting. So Ben Simmons almost has a triple-double in this game. He's 3 assists away and 1 rebound also. So let's, you know what, we'll start off with a 3-point play. Okay, wait. It's also a 2-point lead. I don't know what happened there, but okay, that's not what I happened to. Seth Curry coming off the screen gets a great look. Not a great release, and he misses it. Damn. Luka is not, or no, he's out on the floor, and he's guarded by Seth Curry. That's probably not what we want, so I'm going to make a defensive switch after this possession. Roll to the rim, Embiid. No, don't go out there. All right, Embiid on Kristaps here in the post. Make it work. Let's go, Joel Embiid. Puts us up by 4. Also just realized that was on All-Star. Let's bump that up to Hall of Fame. And then while I'm here, I also want to go to the game plan, go to the defensive matchups or the defensive settings. Not that. Okay, yeah, you got to go into this. So this is new. The coach game plan. I actually kind of messed with this. It's a little bit different. So I'm going to put Ben Simmons on Luka Doncic. That's definitely what we need to do. Going up against Luka on Hall of Fame on the road. Not what we want. And Seth Curry is currently on him for this drive. That is also not what we want. Embiid, give me that block. I don't know, but that contest will definitely help. Let's kick it up to Ben Simmons. You know, we're up by 4. We don't need to score quickly, but if something's there, I might take it. We got the Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid pick and roll. Let's get that small screen. Oh, Ben Simmons right to the rack. Throw it down. Up by 6 now. Luka for 3. That is good. That is a huge 3 from Luka. Makes it a 3-point lead now for us. You know what? I'm going to try to match that 3. Let's go back to Seth Curry. I think this should work. I maybe got the release off last time. He got good separation on who was ever guarding him, and he gets a great look there. Not a perfect release. He misses it. Really, I know it was not a perfect release, but he was wide open. Thybulle with the steal. No. Oh, no. No threes. No threes. Simmons guarding Jay Crowder, who was actually... Oh, I jumped. I forgot he used to be a Maverick, and he was in the Rajon Rondo trade. Oh, boy. It's a 1-point lead now. Of course. All right. Pick and pop maybe with Tobias Harris. You know what? We're going to go back. Okay, Ben Simmons right to the rim. Too easy. Oh, no. Luka's got me beat. He finds KP. Couldn't get the block there with Ben Simmons. Back to a 1-point lead. Man, this game is getting close. Oh, let's waste like mostly 20 seconds, and I think I might just do the Embiid Simmons pick and roll. All right, we're going to get a screen from Tobias Harris, actually. Tobias, solid screen, kick that, easy money. The pick and roll is too efficient. All right, up by 3. We need to pick up the dub here. We need 1 stop, and we're champions in year 1. All right, so I kind of messed it up, and I didn't put in Danny Green. I would have liked that as a defensive swap. What? What are you doing, Tobias Harris? Get on Jay Crowder. Okay, we can allow that. Embiid, I love you with that block. Let's go. Just no fouls because we don't want any and ones. But I'm literally just going to guard Luka. I don't care. I'll let Jay Crowder, Rubio, or Kristaps beat me. Just not Luka. Stay here, Ben Simmons. Stay on Luka. Right here. No way that goes in. Let's go. So we should be winning the championship. That's what I'm talking about. Embiid's got 29, 14, and 6. Make it 30. Give him 31. The Mavericks don't have a timeout. We are currently up by 5 points. It is over. These Sixers are your 2021 NBA champions. I did not expect to win it all in year one, but I will definitely take it. There we go. Finals in year one. But you know we're going to try to repeat next year. And finals MVP will be Joel Embiid. So we won in 6. I did not expect, like I said, to win the championship in year one. I was like, okay, do we maybe have to move Tobias Harris in the offseason? Are we going to ever have to get to the point where we're going to think about trading Embiid or Simmons? It's not looking like it. We already kind of accomplished our goal in year one, so we're going to try to go back next year. We are going to lose Danny Green. We do have our first round pick in a loaded draft, so we are going to be picking at 30, obviously. I could try to trade up. Knicks get number 1. Hey, congrats to them. We're going to keep Doc Rivers. Look at those ratings and badges, man. Does he have all badges? No, he's missing, I think, 2 or 3. Or how many? He's missing 3 badges, but hey, that's crazy. Sam Cassell there. Dave Yorger actually has a bad badge. What's it? It's short timer. Okay. I don't get that because, like, do assistant coaches really move on, or do you just not bring them back? But we're going to get a good trainer, a good head scout. We'll keep Dylan Thorpe, and we can pick up Abraham Navarro. So can we get all 3 of these guys? We cannot get the head scout. Let's try him once again, and we should pick him up there. Let's go. So at the NBA draft, do we want to potentially move up? I wouldn't mind moving Shake Milton because, like, shooting guards, like, we have Curry. I mean, Thibault, because Danny Green's not coming back. We have Maxey. Who, I don't know what, like, I want to play Reed and Maxey next year. So, like, literally, we have 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I want to stay at 30? Do I want to move up? That is the question. I think I'm just going to stay at 30 and just take best player available. So, somebody fell to me at 30 that I don't think will go that low in real life. Scotty Barnes. Yeah. We took JT Thor at 35, and then Alfred Blackwell. I actually didn't even realize I had a second round pick, but that would make sense, obviously. We are going to sign all 3 of these guys, but I'm really shocked Scotty Barnes fell to us at 30. We're picking up the team option on Matisse Thybulle from his 2019 contract. Qualifying offers, not going to give it to anybody here. I just don't see me playing any of those guys going forward. Oh, and yeah, Dwight Howard will be gone, so we're going to need another center. Okay, so, like, going into free agency, do we have anybody that I really want to bring back? Not really. So, looking at the team, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we can just sign 1 backup center, and we should be good. Who do I want? Bismack Biyombo, maybe? Definitely don't want Enes Kanter. Yeah, you know what? Let me go after Bismack Biyombo. He's only 29, so I'm going to give him a 2-year deal, $5 million a year, and we are going to sign him. Sweet. So player progression, Embiid went up to a 92, Simmons up to an 89, Harris stayed the same, nothing changed there, as Matisse Thybulle's up to an 81. Seth Curry did go down. It's unfortunate. I think he will start at shooting guard, unless we want to start Maxey at shooting guard and leave Seth Curry as the 6th man because he played well in that role last year. He has an A+ mid and A+ 3. That's insane. So really, it's just physicals went down. Shake Milton didn't change. Neither did anybody else. Actually, Tyrese Maxey went up to 75, and Biyombo went down. Really, 29. He's regressing. Damn. So moving on to trading camps, I do want to send Tyrese Maxey to untapped potential. I might start him at the shooting guard spot. I mean, I think he could be a 1 or a 2 in the NBA. It's really just kind of what you see on him. I'm going to send also Matisse Thybulle down to potential. And why not? We'll send our rookie Scotty Barnes. So I do want to move Maxey to a shooting guard. Let me actually just do that. Where's he at? There he is. He'll go up to 77. I'll just keep him at point guard. It's whatever. So here's the rotation. It's just pretty much swapping out Danny Green for Tyrese Maxey there. And then the bench will be Curry, Milton, Barnes, Biyombo, and Paul Reed. And then when we get maybe further in the playoffs, I won't play Paul Reed or Biyombo anymore. We'll get more minutes to like Simmons, Embiid, Thybulle, Harris as well. If we're looking at system proficiency, grit and grind is still 3.5 stars. You know I'm not going to change it. We just won a championship with that, so we're going to keep that the same. And we're coming in at number 3 in the power rankings, number 1 in the conference ranking. Okay, let's go. See you guys at the end of season number 2, and can we repeat? We'll see. Well, okay. We didn't make the playoffs. Yeah, you heard me right. The Sixers didn't make the playoffs. I don't get it, man. I really don't. We were the 10th seed in the Eastern Conference. You can see in your top right. What? You're telling me we can win the championship, lose Danny Green and Dwight Howard, and Bismack Biyombo, okay, Scotty Barnes, and we drop 8 spots in the conference standings and aren't even going to be... oh, my God, and not even in the playoffs. Okay. Alright, whatever. I mean, hey, at least we have a lottery pick. Maybe we're just retooling. No, like, what is that BS? Like, you can get the 50 simulator difficulty to get you, like, that championship win in year 1 and then just come right back at you and give you the 10th seed? Alright. Alright, so we can just see the stats. I mean, okay, Simmons regressed a little bit from last year. I mean, he was still efficient. I don't know why he shot the ball less. Okay. Maxey maybe just wasn't the correct fit next to Simmons. That's on me then. And B, his rebounds went up, his assists went up, his blocks went up, efficiency went down, and his points went down. That's why. All right, how did Thibault do? 9.5 points. Oh boy, not very good from Thibault shooting wise. Scotty Barnes though wasn't bad for a rookie. I can't believe we're actually not in the playoffs. I can't believe I'm actually saying that right now. So the Bulls win it all, and Giannis is your Finals MVP. They beat the Suns in 7. I can't believe I'm already back in the offseason. I mean, I'm not going to trade Tobias Harris. Like, I'm definitely not trading Embiid or Simmons. Alright, at least we're going to have a lottery pick. I mean, we could see what we want to do, and it might be in the top. It's going to be in the top 10. Damn, give me some luck. Oh my god, we actually got some luck. It goes up to pick 3. Alright. Alright, there is some studs in this 2022 class that we could potentially draft at 3. Mock drafts, okay. It's either going to be Kennedy Chandler, or Jaden Hardy. Those are the 2 players I want. If we take Chandler, then we'll probably move Ben Simmons to the 4, Harris to the 3, and then Thibault back to the 2. Might do that next year anyway. And then Hardy will be the starting shooting guard, and maybe I'll just start Maxey at the 1, and then basically move... who would be moving to the bench? It would be Thibault back to the... Or Harris to the 3, Thibault to the bench, Simmons to the 4. So I want one of these 2 players. I'm praying the Hornets take Chet Holmgren, and I think they will. I'm not going to fire anybody. No, we just won the championship. Why would I do such a thing? We'll hire a new assistant coach. I guess it's, yeah, me not bringing back Gabe Yorger, so I guess that badge was correct. And we'll go out and we'll get Jordan Malone. We don't get Jordan Malone. We'll get Dylan Thorpe back. Come on. Okay, so we can't sign Dylan Thorpe. Let me just sign him. Come on. Nobody's going to sign you. Take my deal. Take my deal. Thank you. Alright, so it's NBA draft night. Please tell me Chet Holmgren goes number 1, and he does. Like, he's a great player, and I would love him, but I just don't think that would be a good fit with him and Embiid in the front court. I think both of them are mainly 5. So let's see who I forgot who's picking at 2. It is the Warriors. They take Kennedy Chandler. Okay, I kind of wanted Chandler. He was the one I wanted more, but I'll be fine with Jaden Hardy. So I did take Day'Ron Sharpe at pick 32. If he ends up being better than Biyombo, hey, maybe I'll give him his minutes over Biyombo next year, or yeah, give Biyombo his minutes. Jaden Hardy, 78 overall. We took him at pick 3. I kind of want him to start. We're gonna pick up everybody's option here. Just want everybody back. I want to be full strength again. We're not going to make any crazy moves. Yeah, I have yet to make a trade in this video, right? I feel like I haven't made a trade. I mean, if you want me to move Tobias Harris, I can look. I mean, ooh, Patrick Williams, 3.5 stars. Very, very interesting. Isaac. Okay. But I kind of want to run it back, you know? I don't want to make, like, any too big of changes. We're kind of reloading or retooling this team through the draft with Scotty Barnes and Jaden Hardy. So if we look at the team right now, we have 1, 2... 3, 4, 5. Might look to move Shake Milton. I don't know, but 5. 6, 7, 8. 9. Maybe one of those guys is 9. 10, 11, 12. Let me maybe make a trade. So I'm going to look to trade Shake Milton, Bismack Biyombo, and Day'Ron Sharpe to the Clippers for Ivica Zubac, who I think would be a big upgrade as our backup center. I'd prefer him over Biyombo or Sharpe, and they do agree to that trade. So I think right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys. I don't know if I'm going to play JT Thor or even Paul Reed next year. We don't have any free agents that I'm looking to bring back. I mean, if we're looking at the affordable section, nobody here that I want to give minutes away from to give minutes to that said player. So let's go here to player progression. So taking a look at player progression, everybody here in the top 5 went up. Okay, only one player went down, and that was Seth Curry. I plan on him being the 6th man next year, but maybe we give more minutes to Scotty Barnes. So yeah, we're going to look to try to win it all again next year like we did 2 years ago and hopefully make the playoffs again. So I'm going to send, I don't think Jaden Hardy to untapped potential because I'm going to guess he's going to be near an A+. Yeah, he's an A+. So we're going to send him to perimeter shooting. Good 3-point shooter. Let's send, what else do I want to do? Let's send Tyrese Maxey to perimeter shooting. And then we will send Scotty Barnes to untapped potential. So this is going to be the starting 5. Yeah, it's going to look different, but I want to change things up from last year because last year didn't end well as we have Maxey and Hardy in the backcourt. We'll see how they pan out. Where is Hardy from school? Or it says he's out of high school. Okay, I wanted to see what college, but I'm guessing in real life he hasn't committed yet. So, well, Harris at the 3, Simmons at the 4 for the first time in this video, and Embiid at the 5 with a bench of Matisse Thybulle, Barnes, Zubats, and Curry. Curry has regressed, so he's getting now the least amount of minutes off the bench. For looking at Doc Rivers' system proficiency, 3.5 stars. Yeah, we're not going to change it. We're going to roll with 3.5 star grit and grind. And we're coming in at number 1 in the power rankings. If a team that comes in at number 1 does not make the playoffs, I can't figure out 2K's logic then. All right, let's go. I don't know why we were this good last year, but we end up as the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference. Giannis is your MVP in Chicago. Chet Holmgren is your Rookie of the Year, the number 1 overall pick. Mo Bamba, 6th Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Jonathan Isaac. Cade Cunningham, Most Improved. Yes. The Knicks didn't take Cade Cunningham. I wonder if they took Jalen Green. I'll go and check. But they have Cade Cunningham and Giannis. That's going to be tough to beat. James Wiseman on All-NBA first team. You like to see that from a fellow 2020 rookie. All-NBA second team, you got Cade on there. You got John Morant. All-NBA third team. Damn, no Sixers at all. We do get Ben Simmons on All-Defensive first team. I wonder if I missed that maybe in year 1. Hey, Dante DiVincenzo and Lonzo in the Bucks backcourt. And we get Jaden Hardy. I keep wanting to say Jeff Hardy has All-Rookie first team. But yeah. The Bulls were the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, but hey, that's kind of deja vu from 2 years ago when the Heat were the 1 seed. Now, looking at the Knicks, they took Jalen Johnson, number 1 overall, and he's been phenomenal as well. Just, you kind of need that point guard, New York. How has Obi been? Obi's been pretty good for them. Actually, he's been very solid. Wow, they finally kept Mitchell Robinson for once. Shout out to them. They also have CJ McCollum, Bobo, and Randall Emmanuel quickly. I don't know why I'm looking at the Knicks. So we're taking on the Heat. In round 1, we beat them 2 years ago. Mike Conley is their starting point guard. They have Hero, Butler, Precious Achiuwa, Bam Adebayo, Javon Quinerly. I don't know much about this guy, but he's a 2022 bull from Alabama. They have Marquise Chris, George Hill, and Nico Mannion as well. So taking a look at our stats this past season. Okay. Jaden Hardy led us in scoring. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know if I should be like happy and excited about him or worried that a 20-year-old had to lead us in scoring. All right. I mean, he was very efficient. I will take a 61% true shooting out of a rookie any day of the week. Embiid averaged 20 and 12. All right. 30 from 3. So, yeah, I guess that was an outlier, 2021. Simmons doing what we'd expect out of him. I guess this season might have been an outlier as well. Tobias Harris did not have the best year for somebody making $30+ million a year. Scotty Barnes, 12 points, 4.5 rebounds, 3 assists off the bench. Not bad, 34 from 3. There's Tyrese Maxey, 11 points and 5 assists, 38 from 3. And then Zubats, Curry, and Thybulle follow suit as well. Zubats was actually pretty good. Yeah, definitely good off the bench. Seth Curry hit his threes. That's what you want to see. And Thybulle got his steals in. And 35 from 3. I'll take that from him. Looking at the team stats, though, our offensive rating was not in the top 10. It comes in at 11, and our defensive rating comes in at number 1. So we had the best defense in the league this year, coming in at 4th in rating differential. I do want to maybe mess with the rotation a little bit. Like, I might go 23 to Thybulle, 19 to Barnes, and give 1 more minute each to Zubats and Curry. I might do that, yeah. So, Harris is actually going to get 30, and we're going to go 34 to Hardy. We'll do something like that. So let's just see how game 1 goes against the Heat. And we lost by 30 points at home. Oh, man. Do I have to make scoring options? I might if Maxey's taking the most shots as we end up winning by 23 here. All right. I'm actually going to make scoring options. I'm going to do... How do I even want to do them? I think number 1 will be Embiid. This is risky. Number 2 will be Jaden Hardy. And then number 3... I'm going to give it to Ben Simmons over Harris and Maxey. I don't know, but let's go into game 3 and we lost by 2 points. Okay, Hardy dropped 30 points. He was super efficient. Harris shots 20. Embiid only took 11 shots after I make him the number 1 scoring option. Does that make any sense? All right, game number 4, and we tied up. Thank God. We won by 1 point on the road. Damn. We were about to go down 3-1 to a 7th seed. Don't go down 3-2. Please. Oh, my God. Are you serious? We can't win at home. We just can't. All right, game 6. Don't do this to me. Are you serious? They're going to give me a championship in year 1 just to tell me, yeah, you're not going to make the playoffs, and they get bounced by a goddamn 7th seed.